Hello, dear first class. You're welcome to another session. And like I mentioned in the previous recording, that this unit, since it looks at agribusiness management or an agribusiness manager, we are basically going to be looking at the key roles of an agribusiness manager or a manager in a business. So this unit today we shall concentrate on planning as one of the key functions of an agribusiness manager. So we shall start by defining the planning process. And this is one of the key functions of a manager that involves deciding what is to be done, when it will be done, how it will be done, and who is going to do it or who is going to work on it. And therefore, an agribusiness manager or manager is in charge of laying down objectives and then developing various courses of action by which the organization can achieve the objective. So planning is of importance to a business or an organization in the following ways. It increases efficiency. Now, efficiency, we look out for the output we get vis-a-vis the inputs we put. So when you do good planning, efficiency increases in that you're able to determine at a particular time what to invest and how much resources to throw into a specific department for you to be able to realize outcomes. Secondly, through planning, steps that enable achievement of the organization goals are set. Otherwise, without planning, there is no way we can set objectives. And still, it is in planning that workers, or through planning that workers are able to prioritize and maximize the available resources. And then planning aids decision making. Otherwise, you can't have an informed view of your alternatives of decisions if you do not do proper planning. And then it encourages motivation and creativity, since throughout the planning process, people are made aware of what is expected out of them, and then they are also made aware of the organization goals. So they come up with various ways of making sure they all reach that goal. Then it reduces risks and oversight, acting by chance. When you have a clear plan, you don't work by chance. It aids delegation. Delegation is a process of passing on roles and authorities to your subordinates. So it is the planning process that enables managers to do that, because once you plan, you're able to figure out what it can be done by other members and what you can do as a manager. So basically, those are the importances of planning. Then we look at the types of planning. We have what we call a strategic plan. A strategic plan, this is always a long-term plan. So it basically involves analyzing the competitive opportunities and threats of an organization. So as an organization, you look at your opportunities, you look at your threats, you look at your strengths and weaknesses, and then determine the position of your business in the industry and come out with actions that will better put you in a better position. So that is what we call a strategic plan. Then we have what we call tactical planning. Now this one is an immediate plan that helps in achieving the strategic plan, and it is always 1 to 3 years. So as you set your strategic objectives in the strategic plan, you come up with intermediate objectives that are going to help in achieving the strategic plan. Then we have, lastly, we have what we call operational planning, from the word operational. So here we come up with, we set objectives or goals with specific ways of achieving either the tactical or strategic plan. In other words, here it is more of coming up with specific objectives that are going to help us implement the strategic and tactical plans. Then we have what we call, so being that planning is one of the key functions of a manager, and we are looking at an agribusiness manager, so the business, we can't overlook the business plan, and it is one of the important documents. Basically, if you're looking for a loan or if you're looking for partners, the first thing they will ask for is your business plan. So, however, the business plan is also beneficial to the business or to an agribusiness manager because it helps you to systematically consider all sides of the business. It is like a check. As you're writing down your business plan, you're able to go through all the aspects like the industry overview, your projected incomes, how your organization structure will be. So it is a business planning or the planning process that helps you look at all that. And then in so doing, you become more knowledgeable of the industry, of the market. What is your target market? Who are your competitors? Then it helps define goals that you're going to be working at, and it also gives a direction to the business. So because businesses operate in an ever-changing environment, the plan should be revised periodically. It is not something you write at the beginning and that's it. It should actually, if possible, every after 6 months, you should be able to revise your business plan. And as you're working on your business plan, it is very crucial to perform a SWOT analysis. A SWOT is an abbreviation or an acronym for a strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So strength, you look at your strength from within, you as a business, as an organization, what is your strength over your competitors. Then the weakness, that is also an internal check. What are my weaknesses as a person or as a business? That is also from within. Then opportunities, out there, what are your opportunities? What do you think are the weaknesses of other competitors, of other people in the same industry? Then threats, what do you fear in the market? So that is basically a SWOT analysis. So therefore, when making a business plan, there should be that component as well. So this is a list of components of a business plan. What shouldn't miss in your business plan? And your first assignment will basically have to be coming up with a business plan that has all these components. So I'll expect you to read more about that and then give me a detailed business plan. I will upload an assignment on that with a timeline on when to submit. So from planning, we are able to make decisions from an informed view. So this is a step-by-step process that allows managers to solve problems by weighing evidence, because through planning, you're able to gather all the information, examine alternatives, and then choose what is best from all the alternatives you have. So it provides an opportunity to review the decision or whether the decision was right or wrong. So the decision making process has around 6 steps. However, there could be more, but at least these shouldn't miss. Identify the decision. So this is basically identifying the problem or the question that you need to answer. So in the planning process, you have to look out what the problem is or the questions on your mind that you want answers for. Then after doing that, you do an internal assessment or you gather information that will aid your decision making. After you've gathered information, you come up with alternatives of the different choices. So what are the possible solutions to your problem or the possible answers to your question. After that, you weigh all these alternatives. So from there, you choose among the alternatives you have, you choose what you think best suits the problem or best answers your question. And after you do that, you take action on what you've chosen, and then you review your decision, because in most cases it could have a negative impact or that you overlooked. So therefore it's good to always review and even document, or if there are mistakes, list them as well, document for future reference. So thank you so much. This is basically the planning function of a manager. Thank you so much. Stay safe.